Hello everyone. So this is the video lesson 16, and in this lesson we will discuss the same derivation. Okay, and the derivation is for the thin film interference, the film at some inclined value. Okay, for this is the figure. Here ray 1 and ray 2 are the reflected component obtained from the source here. So the person observing ray 1 and 2 will observe point A and point C as the two coherent sources. Okay, so ray 1 and 2 fulfill all the condition, and our main focus is to find out the path difference of ray 1 and 2, and if we able to obtain the path difference, then we can write the conditions for maxima and minima. Okay, so in order to find the path difference, we draw a normal. These two rays are parallel to each other. They are more and less parallel. Okay, so Cm is the normal. Beyond Cm, the two rays are parallel, so there is no path difference at all. The path difference is from the back side of the point M and C. So what is the path difference? The origin of ray 1 and 2 is this point, A point. Okay, so this is the ray 1. However, ray 2 path is somewhat extra. AB and BC is the extra, and AM is some additional part of the ray 1. So the path difference is AB plus BC in film minus AM in air. So this is the path difference, and this angle is I, because at A point there is a reflection. This is angle I. The nearby angle is also I, and the complete angle, this angle is 90. So this angle will be 90 minus I. This angle is I. This angle is 90, and therefore the third remaining angle will be I. And let's draw another normal, Cn. This is the n point. This angle is 90. Okay, and here this angle is R. So complete angle is 90. So the remaining angle, this angle will be 90 minus R, and here this is 90. So this angle will be R. So in this way we calculate all the angles and explain you. Now our focus is to find out the path difference between ray 1 and 2. Okay, so in order to find out the path difference, let's write the equation for the path difference, and by this figure we calculate the geometrical path difference. Okay, so once we get the geometrical path difference, we will add the optical path difference due to the reflection, which is the lambda by 2. Okay, so now see here, the path difference between ray 1 and 2 in the reflected light is AB plus BC in film minus AM in air. Okay, so see once again. Okay, so what is the path difference? AB plus BC in film minus AM in air. Okay, so this is the path difference, AB plus BC in film minus AM in air. So this path is in film and this path is in air, so we can't go further because of the different medium. So we have to change for the same medium, and the preferred medium is the air. So in order to convert the film path into air, we multiply it by mu. So now the both paths are in air. So in the next line there is no need to write air again. So here we simply write the path difference by the equation number 1, and this equation number 1 is in air medium. Okay, so now let's apply the Snell law, in which Snell law mu is equal to sin I upon sin R. So sin I is equal to AM over AC, sin R is equal to AN upon AC. In which triangle? See here, in this triangle. In this triangle apply the sine I, and in this triangle apply the sine R. Okay, so the common arm is AC, so it is cancelled out. So mu is equal to am upon an, am is equal to mu an. In this way we obtain the value of am. Okay, so here we put the value am. So what is the value of am? Am is the mu an, so mu is common, so the remaining term is in the bracket AB plus BC minus AN. Here you can see that BC, this arm is equal to BF. See the figure, BC is equal to BF. Where is the BC? BC is this. Okay, this arm is BC. So I explain you, these two triangles are similar in all respect, in terms of angle, in terms of arm. So BC is equal to BF. One thing more, AB plus BF is equal to AF. So we will use this fact. See here, BC is equal to BF and AB plus BF. AB plus BF is equal to AF, and AF minus AN is NF. See here, BC is equal to BF, okay, and AB plus BF is equal to AF, and AF minus AN is equal to NF. So the simplified equation is the mu NF. Now take the right triangle. Now take the right triangle. Which right triangle? The right triangle is F, C and N. This right triangle, and from this right triangle we try to find the arm NF by taking the cos formula. So NF is equal to cos CF R plus cos R plus theta. What is CF? CF is the 2 times of the film thickness at this point. CF, see here, CF is 2 times of the film thickness. It is equal to twice T. So we put the value twice T at the place of CF. Okay, so the geometrical part difference is now delta is equal to twice mu T cos R plus theta. So the effective part difference will be the sum of geometrical part difference and of the optical part difference, and the optical path difference in the case of the reflected light is lambda by 2. So this is the complete expression for the part difference, and after obtaining the part difference we are able to write the condition for maxima and minima. So this is the derivation. Thank you.